Hey, Christy here from AdaptEd, and I just wanted to walk you through how you can actually get to the Google versions or the of the All About Me book. So you actually have to start with downloading the PDF that comes to you. So once you're here and you've downloaded it, you just scroll down and it's page 58. And it says access to different versions. And so what you do is you just click on them and it's going to take you to the different Google versions. So if you want to be able to do the fully editable print version, then you just click right here and it's going to take you to make your own copy of the version. And so you just click make a copy, and you just need to make sure that you're signed into a Google account, and so it'll save it for you automatically, all of your changes. If you aren't logged into something with Google, your changes just won't be saved, which I think most of us want our changes to be saved. So the nice thing about this is that you can really easily make different copies for each one of your students, and so it automatically says copy of, and you can get rid of that and you could just say Christy. So this is completely editable. You're able to edit anything in here. All the text fields you can change. And what's nice is that you can actually also change any of the font sizes. So say you have a student with a really long name or a really long last name and it's hard to fit everything in, then you are able to change, you can change the font, you can change the font size. And you can't do that in the editable PDF. There's just things that PDFs just don't allow us to give people access to, but Google does. So these you have the different options as far as how you want to utilize this set. So you can print it off and you can make it interactive with these little pieces. And so if you want to do that, then you're going to be customizing these pages, so page 45 to 49. If you want to make it traceable, then you're actually going to be typing in the information on the different pages. So my mom's name is, and then you would write mom's name, and then that is traceable. And then you can leave it blank so that they can also write it in or type it in, and then you can we can get into the different Google versions. So also right here, I just want to show you how you can add in the images. So this is an image field. Now you can just click image right here and add it in, or you can click replace image if you want it to be the exact same size. So you can just click replace image, upload from your computer. I'll just grab a picture. This one's cute. So then we get that picture to be put in, and then I can type in my name is Christy. Now that's only if I wanted to be doing the tracing version. If I wanted to use the interactive pieces, I would leave this blank and I would scroll down here and I would type in my name or the student's name. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I'm just going to delete this for the moment. And let's get into the different versions. So this is the printable version, and if you want to be using the drag and drop or the type it in, then we're going to go over those as well. So you can click right here. So this is the drag and drop. You're going to have to make your own copy again. While it's doing that, why don't I show you how you can make a copy for each one of your students. So within Google, it's really easy. You can just click File, and then you can click Make a Copy. And then right there, you can say, type in for another student. and then you can do it for each one of your students. If you're also on like Google Classroom, you can also click share, and then you can type into your students' emails and send it to them. This is another really good way to be able to share with parents so that they know what you are doing as well. And so you can just type in their emails, share it to them, and then they can work on this at home as well. So here it is, it's loaded, so I can make a copy. This is the drag and drop version. So this is if you want to be using it on the computer or on the tablets. So we have the little pieces, like the different letters of the alphabet saved on the side. So if I were customizing this for me with my name, then I would drag and drop the pieces like for my letters right here. So I would do capital K, and then I would come over R, Y, S, T, I, E, and then I would get rid of the rest of these. It's just, depending on your kids, it can just be too much on the sides. So we have them just so, you know, you can grab everything, but it's not too much. So then the student would be able to drag and create, write their name. Without you, apparently I misspelled my own name. Without you having to do all of the cutting and then making the little pieces. So we've got this for all of the different things. If you like, say they have 2 sisters or 2 brothers, you can just click slide, duplicate slide, and then now the slide is there again for them to have 2 sisters, and you can just delete the brother. On this, it's much easier if you, say you have different specials than we have, you can actually just add in a picture on top of it if you want to. So you can even like search the web, say you didn't even have a picture, you want to, you don't have AT, you have library, okay? So say you want to do that, you want to click this picture, insert, put that picture right here. Okay, and then oh, I'm in the drag and drop version. I'm sorry, you can't do that on the drag and drop version because the drag and drop version has to be set. You can do it in the customizable print version. In the drag and drop version, we don't want the kids to be able to drag and drop everything. So that's why all of these are stationary. But today they can say that they have PE and they can drag that in. But in this version, just because I was showing you that, you can totally customize it. And let me scroll and find that page. I'm missing it. Oh, okay, here. I actually changed it to library because a couple of people asked me to do that. But say you have like AT, then you can go in and you can find a picture of something, and you can change that. So that's completely up to you, and you're able to customize it. We don't have as much flexibility with the drag and drop version simply because it needs to be stationary so that the kids can't mess with anything like this. So see, they can go like this, they can go like this, they can do anything. Nothing is going to change in the background. The only thing they can change is moving speech, art, PE, that kind of thing. So with how old are you, we just have the numbers. You know, say they're 11 years old, you're going to have to copy the 1. So you're going to click the 1, you're going to click edit, and you're going to click copy. This isn't wanting me to do it right now just because I'm also recording the screen, but it will work in general on your computer. You shouldn't have any issues doing that. It's just not liking the mixture of recording the screen and copying something. So here are the months of the year for their birthday that they can drag and drop, and these are the days. So this is the drag and drop version, and then the other version that we haven't talked about yet is just the type it in. Now this version I really only use once my kids have mastered their skills. Because I want to be able to use it, say, if we're working on them being able to do like placing an order online, or talking about like doing a form or filling out some sort of information that they need to do, filling out an application online. Well, I want them to get used to being able to type it in. But this is something that I would really only do use once the kids have a pretty solid understanding of their personal information. So I wouldn't start here necessarily. But what is your name? My name is, and then they're able to type it in. So just like the drag and drop version, the rest of the page is set. They're not going to be able to mess with any of this. Your version, the printable version, you can mess with anything. But with their versions, we've made it so the only thing that they can edit is this particular information, this box. So it's the same pieces again, but that's how that works. So if you have any questions, please let me know. But we tried to go through and answer it all for you. So goodbye.